Welcome into Cottonwood High School for a KSL Sports Rewind Game of the Week. Dusty Lister and Dane Stewart with you. As tonight we're back in region play, but Dane, I don't remember the last time this happened. We were at Cottonwood for 2 games, boys and girls.
And look, both sitting atop their region standings, and tonight could essentially guarantee that they would both win a region championship, which has never happened in Cottonwood history.
Well, here's the crazy thing. When you think about Cottonwood, Dane, Cottonwood is undefeated in 2023. They have not lost since December 30th of 2022.
It's pretty remarkable. It's been a great season, and look, this is the test. Payson has given them their closest match. Mm-hmm. The first one was a 4-point win for the Colts on the road. They're trying to get the sweep, and we'll see if they can figure it out here. Allie
Tripp was on the drive and had that one sent back. Go back the other way with Payson. She mentioned Payson in the first matchup. It was a 50-46 win for Cottonwood. Is up top, that was Bedos now along the baseline. The jumper there for Whitney Barr.
Good start there for Payson and Barr. This is a very balanced Lions scoring group. They got contributions from very deep in their lineup. It's going to be a test for Cottonwood to try to deal with defensively.
Come back the other way, and a sharp Olivia Hutton with the bucket. Tied up at 2.
Junior guard, averages 5 per game, but it's really Allie Tripp who carries the majority of the offensive load for the Colts.
There's that 3 off the back of the iron from Emma Sorensen. Offensive rebound and a fresh shot clock here for the Payson Lions. Oh, hang on, pivot. Send that back out along the baseline. Took a bump, no call on the contact there. Coach Barr unpleased. But I think they're going to say, hey, you almost could have been a travel.
Yeah, that ball kind of quickly ricocheted back.
Yeah, how about that? And there's Tripp. Allie Tripp with the her first points of the night, leading scorer for Cottonwood. In fact, the only Cottonwood Colt that averages double figures on the season.
Yeah, 19 points per game, over 40% from the floor, 35% from 3. She is a scorer and a shooter.
Natalie Cox knocks down the 3, and Payson reclaims the lead. And speaking of Tripp, she averages 19, 4, and 2 on the year.
And that's from memory, folks, because that's not written down. It's all up in old Dusty Lister's mind.
I'm a hand beats brain. It doesn't mean I remember stuff off the printer.
But hey,
tomorrow morning when Jenna gets in
when you get back. So.
When Jenna gets in the office tomorrow, she's going to take those rosters and my notes and stick them on my desk. There's the jumper there, and that's 5 points here for Natalie Cox.
It's a new day in the Dusty area where he does prep. This is awesome. Hey, how about Natalie Cox, the senior? 5 points for her. That's her average coming in. She hit the 3, over 40% from beyond the arc. She had a great start for the Lions on the road.
Allie Tripp's shot doesn't go. That was after me and Tony Romo both got the same meeting from network executives. Send that ball on the baseline and out of bounds. And it's Cottonwood basketball as younger Tripp comes in this one. Ashlyn, young sophomore.
She's wearing the face mask tonight. That's got to be hard to play with.
Rip Hamilton made it work for years.
I can't even handle glasses, let alone like a whole shield.
Well, what I heard is it's hard to breathe.
Yeah.
That it takes a bit to get used to breathing. And I think I would keep doing this scrunched face if I had that mask on. I'd be doing that all the time.
I like Tripp trying to attack. Drawing the first foul on Payson here.
Send out for 3. Vanderbeek can't get that one to go. And the rebound taken by Payson. And we have a jump ball. Possession arrow will go with the Lions. Oh, that's fine inside. And now a foul will be called on that drive. And let's see if this goes on number 5, Rhea Barrows. And that is going to put Emerson Beddoes.
You know, it's one of the fun things, Dusty. You think of 5A this year, and there's Bountiful, there's Springville. I think those are probably the 2 best teams that most people think. But You could argue Cottonwood, Payson, they're in that next kind of tier, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
So you've got an opportunity to see some potential quarterfinalists, semifinalists here tonight. Try to wrap up, well, not wrap up, but late stage of Region 7 play.
Remind you that the scoreboard on your clock or on your screen is unofficial at times. Things get stuck. So 7-4, the early lead here for Payson. As Allie Tripp has that one ripped away. Strong defense from Cameron Meek. Sends that ball ahead, and Cox couldn't get that one to go and out of bounds.
And Tripp took one up high in that mask, and you can tell, obviously sensitive. And we'll see if she can fight through it and stay on here. No, they're going to sub her off. Probably, oh, maybe not.
So back up the floor with Ashton Tripp. Sends that one to Olivia Hutton. Hutton on the drive, goes to the rim, can't get it to go. Rebound taken by Payson. On the run with the Lions, and nice job of Hutton tracking that ball down. She made an initial swap at it and ended up with it.
Nice job by Allie, staying vertical there.
Come back the other way, and that runner won't fall for Rhea Barrows. Quickly back the other way. How about the helter-skelter? Feels like the boys' game from a year ago as Chesney Roundy can't get that one.
Came for a basketball game and a track or a cross-country meet broke out. So,
goodness gracious. Oh, the floater won't go. Tripp does not draw the foul call, but the ball will stay here with Cottonwood. Is checking in for the first time for Cottonwood is going to be Carly Caton.
Shot clock's not applicable here in the early going.
Man, no need to even mention it.
Yeah.
Other than we're glad that it's there.
Yeah, we are glad it's there.
Man, the high school basketball season's been, I'm not going to joke, this isn't hyperbole or anything else.
It's been awesome.
So much more enjoyable. Yep. I don't know if you saw the story that went around on Twitter from Oklahoma in a boys' game. No joke. As that ball found inside, and Caton lays that one in. But it was a highly excited, a game that people were looking forward to. Final score, 4-2. There were 5 total attempted shots in the game. As that shot doesn't go. In fact, the official scorer put a note in at the 5:30 mark in the first quarter. "This is boring" chant broke out in the student section. That was actually put on.
We have not had that problem here. Been fantastic.
I thought about tweeting about it, and I was like, no, I'm going to hold on to that one.
Yeah.
Don't press sand. Because our life is really good right now.
It's really good right now.
Is back the other way with Cottonwood. Tripp on the take.
That's a tough shot.
Got the shot up, yeah. Rebound in the hands of Payson.
How about letting them play a little bit here? Some contact, and we're just running right down the other end of the floor.
Had a whistle, and the foul's going to be on Rhea Barrows, number 2. Rhea, and that's going to bring on Seal Budge.
And that's where these two rosters different. We talk about the depth of scoring for Payson. For Cottonwood, there's a couple 5-point per game scorers, but it really is dependent on Tripp. And so, can you find that support when you're in a battle against a quality opponent like tonight? It's what makes this game so intriguing.
Yeah. Meek will trigger in for Coach Barr. Oh, that ball at the bottom of the net. Send it back into Meek. Meek sends out. Nice extra pass. On the baseline. Barr +1.
It's a nice take there by Barr. The senior recognizing she's got that opportunity on the baseline. The help from Vanderbeek. A little bit late. Doesn't really get in position. Picks up the foul and a chance here for the 3-point play.
I'm going to guess Whitney, the daughter, head coach Chad Barr. And the shot does not go.
Wow, that
rebound, it got right back in the hands. And that'll be Meek going to the line for 2 free throws.
Boy, it looks like Vanderbeek has that rebound, and the next thing you know, Meek able to just strip that away and draw the contact.
We joke all the time in our videos about bus rides. Think about Payson in this region.
Every game.
You know how often they eat at the Draper In-N-Out? at least once
frequently.
a week. Yeah. I saw Coach Barr a couple weeks ago, matter of fact. That second free throw won't go. But he and Coach Sirocco were deep in a conversation. Give us a chance to see the players before the game warming up. We didn't want to go break it up. There's that ball inside, and Meek is going to pick up the foul. It doesn't put Carly Caton at the line for 2.
Really like the ball movement there by Cottonwood. You get the help coming out near side, allows that entry pass, and Meek coming over trying to take that away on the interior, but that body into it, and good call there by the officials. But I like Cottonwood trying to be quick with that ball movement, get this defense out of position.
You know, the fun part about doing girls basketball, always mentioned, especially with softball or anything else, the official to coach conversations are much different.
Yeah.
Much, much different. It's more very communicative, which is interesting when you think of it's the same pool of officials typically we're drawing from here. Zvi Crow inside of 2 minutes left in the opening quarter. Barr has to track that ball down. Good ball movement. 3 on the way, and Bedows knocks that one down.
Bedows with the 3.
Bedows. I'm going to go with the PA men. Bedows for 3. Tripp brings it back quickly. Baseline jumper won't go. As Kennedy Kovili could not get that one to go.
That's a quick shot there for Cottonwood, and Payson's done a really nice job on the glass here in the early part of the game.
3 on the way from Natalie Cox, short. And a rebound and run out here with Tripp. Tripp into the defender, give him a block. And she is in her habitual shooting motion. And that's on 15. And Bedows, number 1 on Bedows.
I thought it might have been on Meek there initially. That would have been her second, but it's not.
So, first free throw there for Allie. Mentioned she's had an outstanding senior year. Cottonwood 10-0 in region play. Probably, 10-0 in region play. Second one good. I try to remember the note, and I could be a mix-up notes between the boys and girls. It is. Girls are 9-0, boys are 10-0 in region play.
I was actually thinking 8-0. 8-0.
8-0.
8-0.
3 on the way from Cox is long. Rebound claimed by Payson. That was Chesney Roundy. Gold ball inside. Barr can't get that. Ball out of bounds off of Cottonwood. And we'll stay here with Payson. Good to see Coach Miller in the building. He brought the boys basketball team to the student section tonight too. Open 3, Bedows long, and the rebound off of Cottonwood, but the ball did not hit the rim. 21 seconds left. The PA guy are just simpatico right now.
I'm just a little disappointed Mark hasn't come to say hi.
Little disappointing. Not even so much of as a wave. What is this? Kelby Miller? What is this?
He's going to love that one.
Loose ball, tracked down by Meek. Out the bar, 10 on the shot clock. Bedows gives it back to Meek. 5 seconds. Barr with 3. Barr on the drive. Okay. Traveling violation.
That's great defense by Cottonwood. I think it was Kovili that came over, took away that drive. Really no opportunity to get the shot away. And that's where the shot clock just makes it so much better, right? Instead of the dribble out and we'll reset. And you don't have to play defense for 35 seconds now.
It just feels so good. I feel good. Really what it is, I worry about the kids. Kovili tracks that loose ball down. Caton pump it at the free throw line, jumping inside the key. He couldn't get it. Oh, and a foul going to be called here on Caton. Number 2 on Carly.
And she's been a good contributor tonight for the Colts in this first quarter. I have her with 4 points. She's going to have to come to the bench here. That's a big foul for the Colts as they've really worked her in the offense here in the early part.
13 seconds left in the quarter. Meek on the angle, sends it inside. Got to get a shot up. 2 seconds. One at the horn. Barb back rimmed. And at the end of one, it is Payson 13, Cottonwood 10. You're watching it. KSL Sports Rewind Game of the Week. KSLSports.com. We want to thank Utah Jazz Camps for joining our broadcast. Need plans for spring break? Register for Utah Jazz Camps and Clinics. Your child will receive the best instruction in the state with a Jazz swag bag and a ticket voucher. Secure your child's spot today at UtahJazzCamps.com to improve their basketball skills, get active, and have fun. Purple is back when it comes to the swag bags with Utah Jazz Camps. Now look at that. Backpack.
Yeah.
Reversible jersey, multiple T-shirts, long sleeve, short sleeve.
Ticket voucher? Like, I'm not going to lie. You know, growing up for me, I got ticket vouchers to Boise State. Not quite the same thing as the Utah Jazz.
Really?
Just saying. Especially back then. Woof.
No one's giving you anything to Taco Bell Arena.
You know it.
Or the Big A. As Meek sends that ball to the corner. 3 on the way, short. Rebound tracked down by Cottonwood. It was a low-scoring quarter. Tripp was unable to kind of get going. I think Allie will end up with 2 points in the quarter.
Yeah. 4.
4, that's right.
Had 2 free throws.
Yep.
Yeah, she only had 13 in the first matchup. Payson did a nice job on her defensively, and they've been stout here in the early part tonight.
Kofili sends that ball inside. Back out, Ashton Tripp. Leaves it into the corner. 3 on the way for Budge is long. Allie Tripp with the rebound. Goes back up too strong, and the rebound taken by Roundy. That ball out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Cottonwood. Nice also by Meek, but couldn't quite get to it.
Yeah, I was going to say Payson again. I mean, they've done such a good job on the glass. There really haven't been a lot of second and third chance. I mean, that backside board by Tripp was a rare occurrence. It's a tough shot, and they get the clear. It's been really impressed with the D of Payson here early tonight.
Tried to hit that past the Tripp, but Meek broke it up. Tracked down. Man, a loose ball, and they're all going the way of the lines, but Bud's there for the steal and the bucket.
Boy, how about the stick-to-itiveness there by Seal Budge. Able to generate the steal and the finish.
Show me your want to. Down low, Roundy terminates, sends that ball back out. Bump the 3, take the drive, and got it to go. Muscle it up and in, Emma Sorensen.
She's one of their top scorers, 10 points per game for Orr. Emma, that was a tough shot. A little up and under action for Sorensen. Nice finish.
3 from Tripp is good. And it's the Ashland Tripp 3. And we're tied at 15.
Yeah, that's a nice made 3 for Cottonwood and brings them back to even in a game that feels like trying to find their offensive rhythm. That 3 can certainly help settle and open up the interior.
That ball set back up top out with the angle with Meek. Roundy cycles through into the corner. 3 from Sorensen. No. And Tripp tracks down a loose ball. Now down the lane. No, foul on the floor. Foul on the floor before the shot. Was not in her habitual shooting motion.
I did share with the infamous Coach Lance Gummersall, head coach at Harriman boys basketball. All you got to do is just develop the habitual shooting motion into an extended motion, and then you get more free throws. He liked the idea.
Well, but officials would say, well, that's not how it works. I can hear Courtney Littledyke in my head right now. That's not how it works. Remember we said that to him. Well, but then it's like Vince Francis talking about the tuck rule. The one thing he and I agree about, that if I'm a quarterback, I just move my arm in the pocket the whole time.
Hey, even Tom Brady said it was a fumble.
He knows it. Michigan men don't lie. Oh, Vanderbeek misses the bunny.
Boy,
if he's from Ohio State, he would lie.
Set up so well, open look, and you see that defender come down, and you want to rush that shot up, and just too much on it.
Yes, quick off the glass. Come back along the baseline. Sorensen, yes. 4 points now for Sorensen.
Yeah, the senior didn't score in the first, but they're looking for Emma here in the second.
CL Budge, a little long on the three, rebound to Roundy.
Was on the line. She's had a couple looks from long range, but both have been just a touch strong.
Roundy couldn't get the three to go. Tripp with the rebound.
Have numbers here.
Vanderbeek runs the floor. Roundy giving chase, and Vanderbeek gets that one to go. Thought for a minute it'd be a +1, but Roundy, nice job getting her hands out.
Yeah, nice run out there. You saw the potential for the 4-on-1. Tripp eyes up the floor. Be able to lead Avea.
Three on the way, too strong. And it's Budge on the run.
Numbers again.
Budge, oh, nice ball fake. That was a subtle move from Budge. And she draws the foul and go to the line for two.
That's going to go on Cox, and that's going to be the second on Natalie. Talking about her great start offensively. 5 points early on, hasn't scored since. Let's see what Coach Barr here decides to do.
Is the free throw good by Budge? Got to hand it to the Cottonwood team. I mean, it's like a bag of Skittles with the shoes. We got blue ones, we got purple ones, we got orange ones, we got pink ones.
There was a point where we had like the full color wheel on the floor tonight.
And Payson is just white. I mean, I'm kidding.
No, we got yellow out there.
We do have some yellow. Okay, I take it back.
Not quite Utah Jazz yellow. Speaking of, the Jazz youth camp.
Yeah. I know what everyone complains about. I love the uniforms. It's back the other way. Send out Meek into the corner. Three on the way. Sydney Staley can't get that one. But Roundy with the board. Sends back out. And the three is there. And that's Beddoes.
And her second triple tonight. Let me add in this commentary. I'm not a big fan of the fluorescent yellow, but that's because to me, it's a lot of Oregon Duck-like, and I don't like Oregon Duck-like, but a lot of people do.
Ashlyn Tripp with her second three, and the black and yellow is not liked by an Idaho Vandal. I think you got to turn your fan card in.
That's black and neon. That's not black and yellow. That's black and neon. There's a difference.
I don't know. On the angle, three there. Wow. Staley, 4-3.
Sydney Staley with the three-point shot.
Timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout. We'll stay here.
By the way, one, Idaho had the color scheme first. That's A. Two, I grew up a Sonics fan, and so I don't like what was one of our rivals in the Utah Jazz stealing my favorite color scheme. So, this is a deep issue for me.
Whoa. Stealing your favorite color scheme. The Sonics were...
No. As the Idaho Vandals.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I follow the train of thought. At least there's not a lot of mental gymnastics with that take as there are with some others.
Yeah.
Not your takes, but other takes.
I'm not very smart, so I can't express things very clearly. It takes a while.
That's not true. Dane is your data man.
You'll find out on the boys video, I went next level analytics for some stuff this week. That's not easy to find. A lot of calculations going on in that big noggin of mine.
Look out for that boys video. It'll come out this weekend. Dane and I get you ready for the final week of the regular season as Roundy comes away with that steal. Staley up top, the bar, working around into the corner to Meek. Meek looking for Roundy, move without the basketball, and she earned that bucket. Chesney Roundy has been everywhere in this first half.
She's been really good. You got to love seeing cutting through the lane. I was always taught you get rid of the basketball, you cut to the rim, and Chesney able to take advantage of it there.
Ashlyn Tripp sends back out to Allie. Nice job, Budge. Tracked that ball down. Good hands by Barr. Yeah, jump ball. Got to hand it to Barr. You know, the one reason I know how to say the last name, because it is Super Bowl week. Matt Barr, the kicker of the Super Bowl 18 champion Los Angeles Raiders.
I'm just shocked they're willing to play a Super Bowl at a place that doesn't have any facilities. I mean, it's almost like...
Can you believe that?
It's crazy, right?
Good thing you're not doing team meetings at the Cardinals facility. It's a 3 on the way. It's too long. Oh, nice job of fighting off through the board. Just because you gave up the rebound doesn't mean you let it go. Staley now with 5 points in the quarter.
How about 7 different scores on 27 points for Payson? I think we took a point off. I think they put it up.
Oh, what a take by Allie Tripp. She's fouled on the drive. It'll be Allie going to the line for 2.
Number 15, Emerson Meadows. That's her second personal foul.
You know, we let Preston, the intern, have a little time off because we have intern Kenzie, we got intern Jerem. So Preston's been on sabbatical. Well, he's been on unpaid leave, an uncredited leave, should say. Man, he's just all over the place tonight. Get it together, Preston.
One, talk about the defensive effort of Payson. How about Tripp? Right now she's at 6 points. 4 of those from the line. Just 1 field goal tonight for Allie in this first half.
But a great defensive effort. As Roundy sends out to Staley. Extra pass in the corner. Sorensen short on the triple. And it's Tripp with the rebound. I'll say this much. She's not scoring, but she is rebounding the basketball.
Yeah. And Cottonwood probably fortunate there. They were a little slow to get the defense set. Had that open corner 3 from Sorensen. Just missed it.
Possession arrow favors Cottonwood.
Allie Tripp wanted that ball so bad on that possession. Payson had lost mark of her, and as they inbound to her, Allie go down the lane. No call on the contact. And the red area, as officials use it, or sorry, more of a blue area, I should say, inside that key. Remember, I do listen to officials when they teach us. They tell us that on the basketball floor you have the red or blue, red to blue, meaning we're not going to allow contact away from the hoop. As close as you get to the hoop, it's blue and allow more contact. We've seen that. If it holds true in the fourth quarter, I don't know, but that's what they've told us.
I do feel like generally this year we've seen more contact allowed.
Yes.
Which I'm a fan of. I just got so accustomed to bumps and we're going to the line, but right?
You know why? Because there's more possessions allowed in basketball now in high school basketball with the shot clock.
Although Jeff Gardner still says that you owe him something for saying scoring's down.
I said, hey, scoring's down, but man, basketball's better. So we're even. Find inside, and it's Allie Tripp. Yeah, it's a 1-point ball game. 27-26 minute left in the half.
I like getting Allie inside, in the paint, at the rim. We talked about hadn't had a lot of field goals. That's a great way to get her engaged, get her back comfortable in this game offensively.
Staley up top to Barr.
How about the students showing up for girls varsity tonight, making noise?
How about the photog getting them going? Loose ball, still loose. Oh, and it's Roundy with the board and bucket.
Number 5, Jesse Roundy with the shot.
And jump ball, possession arrow.
Jump ball is the ball.
Goes to Payson.
How many jump balls have we seen Payson force tonight? Active hands, doing a nice job creating tie-ups, getting extra possessions.
At number 13, Olivia Hutton.
Olivia Hutton comes back on as Seal Budge comes off. Into the corner to Roundy. Barr, shot clock is off. Up top of Meek, 20 seconds left in the half. Barr, nice job there. I keep staying straight up. She stayed vertical. Didn't come down the arm or anything.
Remember, she's got the 2 personal fouls. So to make that play as a freshman, boy, really impressive job.
Oh, Tripp gets fouled by Barr. And bonus free throw was going the other way.
Should be 1-1.
Yeah. Mr. Official just hadn't noticed it yet. Here we go.
It's going to put Allie Tripp at the line.
Allie Tripp at the line, just inside of 7 seconds, 6.8
Checking the game for Payson,
left in the half.
Number 15. Emma Sorensen.
I can't yell at Preston and not give him some love at these tenths of seconds within the actual time.
That's true. Although, tenths of a second make a big difference sometimes.
It does. We don't lose seconds here. We'll add him back by Aggie. Free throw, good.
First one's good.
I'm going to be really judging intern Preston on whether he ensures there's a 0.2 second delay before he starts our clock. That's going to be the real judgment.
Preston, when they start the dribble. Oh. Second free throw won't go.
Ball's out of bounds. Off of Cottonwood. Payson basketball. 2.7 remaining. 2.7. Checking back into the game, number 40, Natalie Cox.
So it's Payson basketball. Mika to trigger in. Not going to have a shot at this thing, but the actual counterfeit goes. I think everybody was late on the clock on that one, but everything went up. And at the end of the first half, it is Payson 29, Cottonwood 27. You're watching a KSL Sports Rewind Game of the Week on KSLSports.com.
Mountain Land Power Equipment provides exceptional service and high-quality brands you know and trust in lawn, landscaping, and snow removal products. Our experienced staff of technicians repair all types of snow plows, snow blowers, lawn mowers, small engines, and is trained to answer questions about lawn, garden, snow removal, and landscaping products. Mountain Land Power Equipment, now with 2 locations to serve you in Salt Lake City and Springville.
Payson 29, Cottonwood
Well, welcome back
27.
to Cottonwood High School. Dusty Lister and Dane Stewart with you. And we'll start the third quarter. And Dane, I mean, we thought this would be close. We talked about the first matchup was a 4-point game as Allie Tripp got behind the defense. The Tripp along the baseline, sent it back out. You see how Payson, I thought their defense was really, really good. They stifled this Cottonwood team. And it's funny that they actually got a lot more scoring later in that first half than we thought we would get the way that everything started.
Yeah, the defense has been stout, and especially on the interior, they've made it really tough. But and even on this possession, I mean, Cottonwood's got the ball in the paint. They had to kick it back out. It was the third quarter that made the difference in the first matchup. It was a 10-point advantage for the Colts. We'll see if they can benefit from something similar here in matchup number 2.
Baseline inbound into Tripp. 5 on the shot clock. Those are back inside that ball, out of bounds. And it is a turnover. I didn't know that ball got deflected. But Cottonwood the turnover. And yeah, okay. So I thought it might have been deflected. I tell everyone, I don't want to officiate. You don't want me to, because I like this spot right here.
Yeah. They do put 3 on the shot clock here.
Tripp inbounds in. Got to get the shot up. Got to get it up. 1 second. Allie at the horn. And it doesn't go.
That was a long 3 seconds.
I was sorry. I was watching what Coach Sirocco, something happened there she didn't like. So back down the floor with Payson. Sorensen down low. Gets it to go.
You know, we talk about the balance of Payson. How about this? At the half, Natalie Cox with 5. Roundy, Barr, and Sorensen all with 4. Staheli had 5. Like, there is that balance. And it's been one of the things that's helped them to get the lead here in the early part of the second half.
Staley.
Thank you.
Amazing to have Staley's and Payson. That's a Delta name. But I wonder if she, there's Donald Staley was a famous businessman. As a 3 down the barrel won't go. And a rebound on run out. Rhea Barrows. Cross court to Vanderbeek. And gotta talk this one over. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. You're watching the KSL Sports Rewind Game of the Week. .6:24 left in the quarter. Set up on the Tripp. We got a foul. Foul number 1. And the foul goes on Whitney Barr. Number 2 on Whitney. First team foul of the half. Tripp sends it out. 3 on the way for Hutton. No. Sorensen with the rebound, now on the run with Meek. Barr will pull for 3 and hit.
Boy, the 3-point shooting tonight for Payson been really good. They've got 4 different players now hitting 3s.
Tripp misses that one, out of bounds off of Cottonwood. And it'll go back down the floor with Payson. Asha Tripp could get that 3 to go. She hit 2 of them in the first half. So back down the floor, Payson. Balanced scoring as you talked about in the first half. Sorensen and Barr and Meek as they try to send that ball inside. We're going to have an offensive foul. They get Sorensen on the entry pass. Mr. Official says that she got space.
Yeah. Coach Barr didn't like that one, but the official was right there. And Cottonwood able to get the stop.
Coach Barr says she's a Chiefs fan.
What does that have anything to do with it?
Kelsey does it all the time. Especially against the Raiders.
Of course.
Only against the Raiders.
Only against the Raiders.
Okay. I was going to say, we've let a lot of contact go in the painted area. I think we got past the threshold. They got the whistle. And that's going to put Tripp back at the line. And I got to say, I'm impressed with Allie Tripp. Oh, they're saying on the floor.
Well, then now they're going to talk about whether that is or not. Indeed, that'll be the case.
Not in her habitual shooting motion. They said it was on the gather. Seal Budge sends that back out. Tripp with 30 seconds on the shot clock. Back out. Budge for three. No. And tracked down.
Yeah, nice job there by Hutton. Able to keep that here.
Hutton cut off by Sorensen. Sharp off the window. Straight away three for Tripp. Won't go, and it's Meek pulling out the rebound. Meadows inside to Sorensen, and she's fouled from behind. It's going to put Sorensen at the line as the foul will go to Olivia Hutton.
Boy, that time it's Payson on the run out. Able to get numbers up the floor, but they would have loved a couple of calls on that previous possession. Cottonwood, a couple of opportunities, just couldn't find the bottom of the net. Talk about the importance of this game. Payson one game behind Cottonwood. Colts their only region loss. A win here would get a two-way tie atop the region.
You know, when I saw Coach Barr a couple weeks ago, he introduced me to his team, and he said, look, one of our best players is actually injured. And I'm trying to, he told me, remember this name, and I got to use it, and I can't remember. And which one it is? She's actually on the bench right now. And
well, it goes back to when you say one of our best players, like, well, which one? Because you have, 7 of them that are all averaging within like 3 points per game. So.
And I don't want to say which one. I don't want to be wrong, but I want to say it's Quincy Matthews. Maybe it's not. She can touch the rim, Dane. And he's like, look, she's one of our best players. She's a great athlete. And he's like, if we had her, he's like, I feel like we have a really good shot. He's like, but she broke her foot earlier in the year. That could be Quincy. But I threw a name out, and I probably shouldn't have. But again, we didn't get a chance to catch up with Coach Barr before the game to clarify that. But just to kind of tell you how good this Payson team is in a 5A classification that's a little open. Sidelining shot won't fall for Roundy. Although Springville, I shouldn't say that. You always forget about Springville. Whoa. Sorensen. Boys side, incidental contact's a foul, and nothing.
Well, that's maybe one where it's like, hey, we're just going to pretend those two didn't happen, right?
And again, the difference between the girls' game and the boys' game.
Yeah, we've nearly got technicals in a boys' game. But
Quincy Lewis would have to get a new pair of shoes. On the run with Roundy. We're trying to leave it for Beddoes. Turns it over. Back down the floor with Barrows. Tripp finds that ball inside. And the bucket there for Carly Caton.
Remember, she got saddled with foul troubles in that second quarter. That's the first points for Cottonwood here in this second half. I wouldn't be surprised to see them continue to work inside with Carly.
And then giving Tripp a little bit of a break here. Whoa, Sorensen just got that away. And Beddoes cross court to Roundy into the corner. Sorensen for three. Didn't hit the rim. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Roundy up top the bar. 5 seconds. Barr works it back around. It's Sorensen drive the lane into Caton. And it's a charge. Number 3 on Sorensen. I thought Caton got there in time. And a timeout taken by Coach Barr. 30-second timeout.
Yeah, I think that's a 50-50. I don't think it was a clear charge. Right? I thought that was one that could go either way. I don't have a problem with that being called as a charge. Sorry, I didn't think it was a clear block. I think that's a 50-50. I have no problem with that going the other way. I think you want to reward defense, but
I thought she had the defensive position. Remember, it's not about movement.
Right.
Do you own that piece of floor? And I thought she did.
Yeah. Again, I don't have a lot of problems with that call.
Yeah. And you know me, I don't like those calls.
Yeah, you hate those calls. But that would have been outside of the restricted area, Dusty. So
Yes.
that's one that even your rule change,
yeah.
that's still there.
The other part is she actually went to shoot it. She didn't pass it.
Right.
Pass and crash, I have a different feel.
Yeah. Hey, you mentioned Springfield. Bountiful, the other team in 5A to keep an eye on. Bountiful, Jordan Harvey, Taylor Harvey.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Kind of forget where we are, but yeah. Yeah, Springfield, Bountiful, you're right. It was kind of the collision of the 5A classification there.
But as we've learned from previous state tournaments,
anything can happen.
Jinx.
And don't forget about Skyline. There we go. And the three is good for Ashley Tripp, her third.
Yes. 31% from beyond the arc coming into it. She's got 3 of them tonight. 9 to lead the way for the Colts.
You know, Dane and I don't call game scare in the regular season. It's always fun when we get these one about every other week or so.
The amazing thing, this is only like our 3rd game together this year. We're still in sync, Dusty.
I know. Years and years. I always joke here, it's our 100th game together. Please. We're well into 4 figures.
Yeah.
Well
Easy.
Mid 4 figures by the time it's all done. As Swartz and kiss it off the window.
Number 12.
Boy, what a quarter for Emma. 8 in the quarter, 12 for her tonight.
Vanderbeek can't get that one. And
Going to be called on Tripp, yeah.
Number 25, Allie Tripp. That's her first personal foul. It's going to be the second team foul. Checking into the game for Payson, number 40.
It doesn't feel like a 6-point game, does it?
it doesn't. Payson has played so cleanly.
Yeah.
And they play good defense and made everything difficult on Cottonwood. Nothing has come easy for the Colts in this ball game.
And yet it's just a 2-possession ball game.
As Meek sends this ball out to Staley. Staley up top to Cox. Now Meek. Now Sorensen. Cycled through to Barr for 3. Long and the rebound. Cottonwood was fine with themselves. And it'll be Payson ball, but the ball did not hit the rim, so shot clock at 14.
Well, they do a great job of setting that shot up for Barr. She wanted it, just missed it. Normally, very good 3-point shooter. It's a good look.
Meek to trigger in. Cox back to Meek. Couldn't get it. Offensive board. Put back won't go either. Rebound taken by Cottonwood. That's a Tripp, leaves it. Barrows for 3. No. Rebound taken by Meek. Sorensen. Can't get it. Rebound on the backside to Barr. No, and the rebound. To Allie Tripp, and she turned. I thought we were going to have a jump ball. She turned right into it. Come back the other way. Set out for 3. Barrows. Oof. No. And now a foul on the rebound and putback is going to put Olivia Hutton at the line. And I misspoke last possession. I thought I'm a stickler to make sure I was right. Hutton missed that 3. I said Barrows, but anyway. White Channel basketball failed her.
I'll tell you this, these two teams have played hard tonight. We've seen a lot of up and down, good physicality.
It is the thing about the girls' game, right? It is an effort. It's an effort game for the most part. %90 of the game is half effort.
Dusty's math, 60% of the time, it works every time.
But Jason Kelsey now says 92% of the time just run the quarterback sneak on a 4th and 1. It works 92% of the time. Is Allie Tripp going to go to the line for free throws?
Of course, he can always push off, so I don't even know why you would quarterback sneak.
Jason is his brother, the center for the Eagles.
Yeah, my bad. I always get them confused.
Great podcast. Free throw good for Tripp.
1 minute and 14 seconds remaining in the half.
All I know is if Philly wins the Super Bowl, get ready for postseason rant 2.0. It's one of the best postseason rants. Mature audience recommended. But.
Both of them. Either way, you're winning. Either way. I win either way, too. Either Big Red gets a ring over Philly, or Philly gets a ring and all my friends in Philly are happy.
And look, It's BYU Andy Reid or it's Utah Britton Covey.
Timpview Britton Covey. If we were doing awards then, it would have been Mr. Rewind Britton Covey. Inside out. Oh, the ball, yes,
nice
take
deflection.
it away. And now a foul. I know there were 37 seconds, but so many Utahns in the Super Bowl this weekend. Zane Anderson, you got 2 Stansbury Stallions in the Super Bowl. You got Timpview T-Bird. You got a Leighton Lancer. You got all kinds of guys from the state representing this weekend. As that 3 is long by Staley. Tracked down and shot clock turned off now off the offensive board. And
I think the discussion is whether that shot clock should have been reset.
I thought it cut the rim, didn't it?
I thought it did, but I think the question was was there enough time on the clock to where it should have been.
It was like a 37 seconds.
Right,
yeah,
right.
Gotcha. I did miss that. It's not part of my mechanics anymore.
Yeah.
It usually is.
Yeah. I tell you, I'm getting more used to the shot clock, but the first couple of months, it was like, oh, yeah, there's a shot clock. I would forget to check it.
I made sure since I banged the drum for it.
And that is the case. They're going to put 31 on the shot clock here, so.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
seconds on the game clock. 31 seconds remaining in the half.
I think they're saying put 31 back on the game since they stopped it. I don't know why.
Yeah, so the shot clock is off.
Yeah, shot clock is off.
Yeah.
Oh. Preston. We'll keep it here.
20 seconds left.
I didn't like it. Oh, trying to send the ball inside. And nice effort. So 11.6.
11.6 seconds remaining in the period.
We'll go manual override here. Preston's going to step aside. That ball was thrown away. I've never seen so many numbers on our screen at one time.
I've never seen a 72-minute quarter, but apparently.
Just for your reference, don't put .20 on the. It doesn't work. It doesn't like it.
Clock is running. Sometimes it's just not your night.
Set up trip in the final second. Won't go. That'll do it for the third quarter. We go to the fourth quarter. And it's a 5-point lead for Payson. You're watching a KSL Sports Rewind Game of the Week. Welcome back in, Dusty Lister, Dane Stewart, start of fourth quarter. Dane, I mean, we talked about this before. This game feels like it's bigger deficit than 5 points, but Cottonwood, with effort, has been able to stay in this one.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's one of those where Cottonwood only scores 6 in that third quarter, and yet it's still just, again, 2 possession. Like, they've hung around. Can they make plays late? Payton has done such a great job these first 24 minutes, just 8 away from creating that tie atop Region 7. Good finish coming up.
Meek can't get that one to go, and it's Tripp pulling down the rebound. Allie Tripp has been an uncharacteristic, low-scoring night. Thought she'd get a call, did not. Kind of been the case of the evening for her.
Yeah, just 9 for Allie and 9 for Ashlyn, her sister.
Oh, I thought that was clearly off of Meek's knee. 1, Meek doing double dribble. 2, I thought that was clearly off her leg, but it'll be late, or probably Payson basketball with 28 seconds left in the shot clock. Straight away for 3, Sorensen, no. And it is now.
Well, that would have been a big make. And you can see how tempting that is, right? One of your better shooters, straight away open. Well, even she looked at the bench and said, I know, that's on me.
Yeah. For basketball, you wish it was like baseball. I was running infielder, look at his glove.
Yeah.
3 on the way from Tripp, no. Rebound to Sorensen. Ahead to Cox. Cox had Barr on her left, got it to her. Oh, the layup won't go, and now we have a loose ball foul on the board. This is going to go on number 30. That's on Kennedy Kovili.
Number 30, Kennedy Kovili. That's our first.
Oh, there's Kovili.
That's going to be 14 fouls against Cottonwood.
Is Caton going to come on for Kovili? Inbound to Sorensen. Quick trigger, no. Rebound to Tripp.
It's a nice job boxing out there by Tripp as well. Recognize kind of that late movement.
Vanderbeek misses the bunny. Rebound goes off the leg and will stay here.
Boy, both sides struggling to make shots these last 3-4 minutes.
Number on the game clock. 6 minutes and 36 seconds.
Inbound to Budge. Budge, oh, the key opened up. I think maybe shocked her just for a minute there.
Yeah.
Kind of forced it up, but she could just had an easy layup as Meek holds up top. Throw that ball inside. Oh, Cox high off the window.
Her first point since the first quarter. And you see Carly there fronting it, makes that entry hard. That's a very soft, lofted pass to set up Cox right at the rim with a good finish.
As we dip inside of 5 or 6 minutes left in the fourth. Off the screen.
Boy, and that's going to be number 4 on Sorensen.
Number 12, Emma Sorensen. That's her fourth.
Coming out trying to hedge and being called there for the block.
25 for Cottonwood, Allie Tripp. And
She's going to have to come off the floor.
Chesney Roundy for Payson.
So to the line is Olivia Hutton. And Hutton hits the first.
Olivia Hutton makes the first free throw. She's going to get another one.
And again, this has a different feel to it. I won't belabor it, but make this free throw and it's a one-possession game. Surprisingly.
Yeah.
Misses the second. Rebound to Caton. And the jumper goes.
CL Budge. She came running down the floor with a big smile and a laugh, knowing that an uncustomary but a nice bounce that she'll take. And it is a one-possession game.
Roundy lost it. Ball picked back up by Beddoes. Roundy now near side. With Meek and apologize missed the bucket there. So 40-37 is the correct score. Down the baseline, we got a foul. And the foul goes to CL Budge. And that's going to bring Ashlyn Tripp off the bench.
And just one more foul to give here for Cottonwood.
Comes in for Vea Vanderbeek. Goes up all up top. 3 on the way, no. Rebound tracked down by Tripp. Roundy giving chase, Tripp all the way to the rim, and we're going to have foul. Let's see if this goes on. It goes on Roundy. It is.
5, Chesney Roundy. That's her first personal foul.
Number 1 on Chesney.
I feel like every time Ashlyn has the basketball and she's going into traffic, it's like, oh, please don't touch the face. Like, I feel for her. Like that mask, and she's able to jump up quickly in here and head to the line for 2.
Yeah, knocks down the first. Been a good night tonight for Ashlyn Roundy from the floor.
She's gotten 10. First Cottonwood Colt in double figures tonight.
Her first non-point, the only point that hasn't come from the three-point line.
Yeah. And Sorensen back on the floor here with 4 for Payson.
And 2-2. Trap is on. Oh! Van Meek cycled through. This is Sorensen on the baseline. Jump it. No. Rebound to Caton. And now jump ball. Possession arrow. Belongs to. Oh, there we go. Foul, not jump ball. So, penalties, free throws.
Well, we talked about Cottonwood struggled to score in the third. It's been Payson that has not been able. They've had some good looks, but haven't been able to get them to drop. And that's one where, I mean, I'll take that shot 10 times out of 10.
Absolutely.
Just can't get it to go, and Cottonwood here with a chance to take the lead.
Carly Caton at the line front end of 1-1. Tied up at 40. We're getting eerily close to that first game. We're talking about the first game was a 50-46 win for Cottonwood.
Yep.
Now a chance for Cottonwood to take their first lead in a long time in this ball game. Carly Caton knocks it down. So defense and stick-to-itiveness has paid off here for the Colts. 3 on the way, Beddoes, yes! Timeout, Coach Barr, but a big, big 3 from Beddoes.
Boy, a big made 3, as they needed that. The pressure Cottonwood has placed on Payson has really, I think, made the offense a little discombobulated. And even that look, I'm like, boy, that's a quick shot coming out of pressure. But able to hit it, that's a big-time made 3. And a good sign for the Lions.
Timeout on the floor, full timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back. So welcome back in. You know you're at a good academic school when the PA man says, I know you want to go home and do your homework to high school kids.
Yeah.
But please stay and watch basketball. We're begging you. It's a 3. Nice defense by Payson. Budge got it back now. Jump ball.
Jump ball is the call.
And the possession arrow belongs to Payson.
Boy, good hustle there.
Yeah. All night tonight, we talked about it in the first half, how many times there was a jump ball that was forced by the effort of the Payson Lions. There's another one. Key one.
Regardless of the outcome, neither coach can be disappointed in the effort that they've seen.
Absolutely.
Shots haven't fallen. You can credit the other defense. But, boy, it's been hustle all night long for both sides.
Beddoes can't get the layup to go. Jump ball and easily kept track of where we are. It's going to be Cottonwood ball.
Jump ball is a call. Possession arrow for Cottonwood this time.
So 3:57 left in the fourth quarter. And a 2-point lead for the Lions. Send out to Tripp. Leading scorer for Cottonwood on the year. Sends over to her sister Ashlyn. Pump the three, pull. She's not left-handed. That's a long shot, left-handed shot. As Roundy gives it back to Meek. And Meek fouled by Olivia Hutton. And that is the 16th foul on Olivia Hutton. Or probably 16th foul on Cottonwood. And to Olivia Hutton.
Number 23, Avea Vanderbeek. And number 5,
Number 2.
Rio Barrows.
This is not a criticism. This is the clearest PA system in the state of Utah.
Right? And I can't even see the speakers. Oh, there they are. I got them.
There's some... we need to tell Delta Center how good this system is. All nice hands by Caton. Jump ball, and we're staying here.
Well, that's nice defense. Good close out there for Cottonwood, but you're starting to see these jump ball whistles coming a little bit quicker.
At the top with Meek. 15 on the shot clock. Straight away, Sorensen. Nice closeout by Budge. Sorensen now to Meek. 5 on the shot clock. Beddoes. Foul by Caton. Going to put Beddoes at the line. Caton was there late.
Yep.
She did not have that spot, and it'll be free throws to Beddoes.
And that's a great move by Beddoes because she comes up, gets that whole defense to move, and recognize she's got that driving lane, attacks quickly, and as Caton comes over to help, I'm with you. Late on the closeout, contact there, but that all starts because of Beddoes' ability to recognize and drive.
This is the first. We'll have one more. The chance to make it a 3-point game here for Payson. Got the second. And that'll be Staley on the floor. So Staley will come in for Beddoes. Again, 3:01 left in the ball game. Possession arrow currently belongs to Cottonwood.
And this is the player you got to get going. Allie Tripp has to leave an imprint on this fourth quarter.
Lob it in to Vanderbeek. Can't get it. Turned over. Nice defense again by Payson. Roundy can't get that to go. Got her own rebound. And Chesney Roundy finds the basketball. Straight away 3 for Staley. Off the mark. Tipped out by Budge. And we'll stay here. And we're going to have a timeout coming here for Coach Sirocco. 2:30 left in the fourth. You're watching a KSL Sports Rewind Game of the Week.
Timeout called by Coach Sirocco.
It all starts with a smile. To show you care, offer a sign of love, welcome someone home. Even when we don't see each other, or share a room, even without words, smiles bring us together. Let's keep yours healthy. Stonehaven Dental. Schedule online at stonehavendental.com.
For over 25 years, Salt Lake Running Company has helped people of all ages and levels find the gear they need to start their fitness journey. From a free custom shoe fit analysis to a premium assortment of footwear and workout essentials, SLRC is a top 10 run shop in America. Locally owned, locally operated at 5 locations along the Wasatch Front. SLRC is there to help you gear up and get out. Visit a store near you or shop online at slrc.com.
And welcome back in. Dusty Lister, Dane Stewart. 2:32 left in the fourth quarter. Got to reset things for you. Each team has 3 timeouts remaining. Possession arrow belongs to Cottonwood. And it's bonus free throws on both sides. It'll be double bonus for Cottonwood. down the stretch. Find that ball inside. Cox sends back out to Barr. Meek on the drive. Send to Sorensen. Straight away.
You can tell that discussion of the timeout was good shots. We don't need to rush it. Find the right shot.
Budge trying to get the steal. It's Meek on the baseline and got it. Clutch shot for Meek.
You talk about all the shots they turned down to get an open look from 15. That's a heck of a job.
That ball's out of bounds. Oh, I thought maybe Roundy got a hand on that ball. There he's out of bounds off Cottonwood. So Vanderbeek and Hutton and Tripp come back on.
Boy, and you really got to get a stop here if you're Cottonwood. You don't have a lot of possessions left.
Roundy back rims the three and a rebound taken by Tripp. Tripp. Oh, nice job of extra pass. And it's going to put Vanderbeek in the line. Nice extra pass by Barrows. And Vanderbeek to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, I know it said that, Tripp really needs to leave for a mark, but you got a teammate cutting through the paint. I have no problem with that handoff. I like the decisiveness there. Ends up with a trip here to the line.
And the first free throw is good.
Checking in the game, number 1, Seal Budge. And number 40.
So coming in the game is Budge as Barrows comes off. Roundy will come off in favor of Beddoes. So the first free throw is good for Vanderbeek. Back rims. Oh, no, actually goes down. Hey, shooter's roll.
1 minute and 32 seconds.
So 46-43. On the drive, Beddoes got it. Clutch bucket there for Beddoes. So Eversey Beddoes with another one. And it's a full timeout.
Boy, what a job by Beddoes, especially in this fourth quarter, Dusty. Hit the three, free throw, that drive. He's had great decisions here in the fourth quarter to help keep this lead for the Lions.
Well, interesting decisions here for Cottonwood. Payson gets the bucket, gets timeout, but for Cottonwood, this isn't time to go searching for threes either. But it's been an interesting night where Allie Tripp hasn't had her best night offensively. The Ashland has played very well. If you're Coach Sirocco, where are we looking for some offense?
I do look for Allie. I try to get her going, and I think in the second half they came out. In the second quarter they tried to get her in the paint. I'd look for that. See if you can't run her maybe off a high screen with a bit of a lane and get her a basketball on the run to the rim. But to your point, it's been a tough night. Payson's been keying on her all night. They've really had defenders right on her. They haven't allowed her any space, any movement, even without the basketball. It's a tough task to try to get Allie a good look here in the final 80 seconds.
Well, could she help earn an easier bucket for somebody as well?
Yeah.
1-2-2 look here for Payson. Is trying to go cross court to Budge, and it's a turnover, and a ball will go back to Payson. Sorensen and Beddoes are going to come on for the Lions. But a missed opportunity for Cottonwood, and now a chance for Payson to take a stranglehold on this game.
Yeah, huge possession here. Look at the D there by Tripp.
Now Barr getting bodied up. Yeah, and finally the foul going to be called here on Olivia Hutton. It'll be 1-on-1 free throws for Barr.
That's Olivia's third personal foul.
So 1-on-1 free throws coming away of Whitney Barr. Barr misses the front end, so opportunity still there for Cottonwood. Alley Tripp. Oh, nice defense by Meek. And she gets the ball back, sends it ahead to Beddoes. Got Cox underneath the rim, who lays it in. Wow, contact all over the place. Hutton drives the baseline, no. And the rebound on the backside by Meek, and now the jump ball. Possession arrow keeps it here.
So many times we talk about offense, it's easy to quantify. But Cameron Meek, she's had the defensive assignment on Tripp most of the night. And even right there, such a great job getting a rebound on that second chance, or trying to get the clear there. Cameron Meek has done a lot of really good things defensively tonight for Payson.
Tripp on the drive. No, gets her own rebound, goes back up, is fouled. It'll be free throws here for Alley Tripp.
Foul's called on number 40, Natalie Cox. That's her fourth personal foul.
Natalie Cox picks up the foul as Tripp goes to the line. Knocks down the first.
Check into the game, number 12 and number 2 for Payson, and number 23, Avea Vanderbeek for Cottonwood.
So Vanderbeek comes on. So does for Cottonwood. Staley comes back on for Coach Barr. Tripp goes 1 of 2. Vanderbeek with the rebound and then the foul. No, jump ball.
Yeah.
Jump ball to Payson.
Guess who? Cameron Meek.
That's been all over the place. So timeout, full timeout, we'll take it with them. We'll be right back. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind Game of the Week. Well, welcome back to Cottonwood High School. Again, Payson, the only region loss was Cottonwood, and they're looking to avenge it as Cottonwood's undefeated in region. Here's the run-out pass. Barr tracks it down. Blocked away by Tripp. Ball is loose. Picked up by Ashlyn Tripp. There's still an opportunity here. They got to shoot. Alley Tripp for 3. Got it! Timeout, Cottonwood! One possession game.
Boy, what a sequence, huh? I mean, I love the run-out play, first of all. Very well designed by Coach Barr. You get Alley Tripp able to come back, defend it, and then you get the transition 3. That's only her 3rd field goal tonight, her first 3. And it's a big one to tie it back to one possession.
Well, I thought the best thing about the whole thing was the defense, right? You got the great play. The defense stayed down. You get the block, go track down that ball. They'll come down and hit it with 7.9 seconds left. We got 7.7. I mean, everything's still available here. And remember, one-on-one free throws here for Payson.
Yeah, and really, you could argue, with the exception of Tripp, the free throw line has been a struggle for both teams tonight. And so that one-on-one, it's a tool. And I know there's enough time to really play a lot of D here anyway. But, man, you can get a quick stop if that front-end free throw isn't made.
Yeah. That is one rule I never want to see changed in high school sports.
I agree.
Oh, there's still by Tripp.
Ball's out of bounds. Payson basketball.
Yeah, we'll stay with Payson. Oh, and a steal to Katen. Oh, and a foul to Payson. It'll be 2 free throws for Carly Caton with 5 seconds left.
And that's on Sorensen. That's her 5th.
So the pass was just a little off. Caton was right there. Sorensen had to give the foul, as it would have been Cottonwood ball. Remember, Cottonwood has no timeouts left. That's the other part about that. You guys want to get the ball back, but there's no timeouts. And you would have forced Cottonwood to try to get that shot off.
Foul called on number 12, Emma Sorensen.
So Carly Caton at the line.
Wow.
Down.
I feel shocked.
Pepper needs new shorts.
5 seconds remaining.
Carly Caton again at the line for 2. And still 1-1 free throws on the other end of the floor for Payson on any type of foul. But this is double bonus free throws for Carly Caton.
And the arrow is pointing the way of Cottonwood, too, FYI.
Short on the first. To keep this alive, she's got to hit this one. And hits the second. And actually, Cottonwood did have a timeout left. So timeout taken here by Coach Tess Sirocco. Just a 30-second timeout. And now it's kind of the same situation. It's go for the steal, give the foul, to get the 1-1 free throw opportunities.
Wow. My goodness, I'll tell you what felt like a comfortable lead with 19 seconds left. Now Payson, they felt you could see they kind of felt, well, we're going to get the win, we're going to tie it up, and now all of a sudden you got to lock back in mentally, close out the final 5. Now Coach Baer was telling his side, or Coach Barr was saying, hey, just hold the basketball. We can't get a 5-second call, but you do run the risk of a dual possession.
That's the only thing now, right?
Yep,
no 5 seconds.
Yep.
As there's 5
look
seconds
at
left here.
Cottonwood off here. They're defending that long pass because that goes in the front court, essentially done.
Meek the trigger in, does, and now the foul.
We've got a foul called on number. Foul's called on number 1.
It'll be Barr that will head to the line here, 1-1.
It's going to put number 11.
So Barr back to the line. Remember, she just missed the front end. Calmly knocks down the first.
4.3 seconds remaining.
And can really seal this win right here.
For the ball game.
Back rims, the free throw. Meek with the rebound.
And guess who? Meek once again. All the small things, just like Blink 182 said.
That's her 3rd personal foul.
Truth. Ah, man, I don't want to mess up the lyrics now. Yeah. Wow. So Meek at the line again. Now double bonus free throws.
Yep.
It has to be an 0 for 2 trip for Kaya Meek. Makes the first.
First one's good. Checking into the game, number 5.
As a broadcast sponsor once said to me, broadcast partner once said to me, ice in the veins.
Legendary right there. Legendary.
So Payson is on their way to avenge their only region loss, and they are going to hand Cottonwood their first region losses. That'll do it. Payson comes up to Cottonwood and gets a 53-48 win over the Cottonwood Colts. Dane, your final thoughts and a selection of a player of the game.
Well, great ball game. We thought it would be. Both teams played extremely hard. Payson got that lead. Cottonwood, great resolve coming back, just not quite enough in the steam here on senior night, or not senior night, that'll be later this week, but just not enough for Cottonwood in the comeback. My player of the game, boy, this is tough, Dusty. I'm going to go with 2. I'm going to go with Bedeau's. I thought offensively in the 4th quarter, she had some big shots to help keep Cottonwood at arm's length. And then, of course, Cameron Meek. I thought what she did tonight maybe didn't have the leading offensive night tonight, but, man, her rebounding, her defense, and even critical plays really helped Payson pull this one out. So I'll go with Bedeau's and with Meek.
That was great selections. And, again, a great win for the Payson Lions. Payson gets this win 53-48 over Cottonwood. For Vince Francis and Dane Stewart, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us and for watching the KSL Sports Rewind Game of the Week on KSLSports.com, presented by Heinemann and Associates.